The STEAM Fair stands for S, Science, T, Technology, E, Engineering, A, Arts, and M, Math. And we brought all of those together in all grades for grades 2 through 12 who had to compete first at their schools. And then those winning those winning teams are here. And not every student made it, but those who truly had those projects at the caliber that we needed it to be are here today. And so we're so excited because all these students who are grand prize winners will be getting trophies, they're going to get money, they're going to get robots for their schools. We are just so excited about all the donations that came in. So it's going to be a great affair, and we're excited for this to be the first time. Oh my gosh, I can only imagine what next year is going to be like.
So right now we are currently at the STEAM Fair, in which me, a junior currently attending Camden High School, is presenting a project that we have called our aquaponic garden project, in which we have nicknamed the Tower Garden, in which the goal of our project is to create better produce and reserve space in Camden, New Jersey. As a result, in the Camden, New Jersey community, as you can recognize, there is a lot of sorrow and a lot of depression and a lot of heartbreak and issues. And you can clearly recognize a lot of the poverty and homelessness and a lot of the hunger that affects us. And so me and a series of students have began to think about it together as a class, as in what are some of the issues we face, what are some of the ways in which we can handle it. And we realized that our health seems to be a lot of reasons. Our Tower Garden is a 4-foot by 3-foot vertical housing unit, in which it produces a series of vegetables and fruits of your own choosing. The construct of our unit is that we have a fish tank down below, in which the fish tank begins to cycle some of the water. Fish waste, such as fish feces, fish pollution, even in which the scales they shed are very nourishing and beneficial towards plant life, in which we decided to choose goldfish being some of the most neutral and some of the most easiest to obtain fish, especially considering if other characters were to house a variety of fruits and vegetables in this unit. And as could be seen is that the water will cycle through for the access of a pump, perhaps a few pumps before work or before school or perhaps even before bed could be applied, in which the water will begin to cycle through. And after the water cycles through, does it collect at the filter? The filter will begin to divide all of the dirt from all of the water, in which the fresh water will be distributed back to the fish tank.
Basically, our project is about renewable energy. So the STEAM Fair question was, how can we make Camden a better place? So as you can see here, the big question is, how can the residents of Camden use renewable energy? So we're going to talk about the 3 basic ones that we actually have, which is hydro, solar, and wind. And the ones we tied into was solar and wind. So basically, this is a solar panel that we actually came up with, which is by the wiring, electrical currents from the solar panel here flows through these wires and enters through the female USB port, and you can actually connect it onto a bike or anything that you want to carry it with to create less energy in our community. And this motor is for the end of the bike, where as it spins on the tire, it creates friction and magnetic energy, which goes through the red and black wire, the positive and the negative, to the USB port. So and unfortunately, it didn't actually work, but we're looking forward to using this next year. And we actually learned that science is about trial and error.
All right, so also as Renata said, I'm a very recent graduate of Rowan University. As of 2 months ago, I graduated with my mechanical engineering degree. Thank you. So I started working at Holtec International, which is a nuclear storage facility. We make units that are able to safely hold spent nuclear fuel rods. So we make sure everyone is safe and that it's stored in a proper way so that no one gets hurt. I started there last summer as a manufacturing engineer and also in the machine shop. So I have been all over the company. I work with the people who actually build these units, which are about 20 feet tall and 10 feet wide, so they're giant things. I've helped program and design machines that are about half the size of this gym. So probably the biggest thing that I enjoy about engineering is that if you have an engineering or a science mindset, you can apply it anywhere in life. It doesn't necessarily have to be an engineering or a math problem. It's the logical thinking about it. It's the taking a step back and looking at all the perspectives and making sure that you have a plan that will effectively work. I know not everyone in this room will pursue, an engineering career, but just doing these types of these projects and these events gives you a broader scope on the issues that are facing the world today. And even if you take you become a business major, or you go into accounting, or if you do continue an engineering career, you're able to see how all different types of people are able to come together and work on the projects that need to better the world. And the more people work together, the better suited we'll be able to create a better tomorrow. Thank you very much, and great job, everyone.
Thank you, Jeff. You are awesome. And you know what I love about what Jeff said? He said, don't let this end. He said, some of you have beautiful projects that look like the ones you saw at the college level. But he said, don't let this end. Remember, part of the engineering design is to make a prototype and then redesign again, right? So while you all have beautiful, beautiful prototypes, and there's some awesome ones here, all of yours are awesome, you can make it better, okay? So don't let this be the end. In the meantime, now we have one more speaker. I'm really excited about this speaker because Jeff Pontek is the author and keynote speaker and a teacher. He has served as all of those things, and he has worked with schools, school districts, government agencies globally on affecting educational change and reform. Jeff is a former director of instructional and informational technology for the New York City Department of Education and state science specialist for the Hawaii Department of Education. Jeff is an educational innovator and has been the keynote for many conferences nationally and internationally, working in Canada, Europe, the Middle East, and China. He has received many accolades, including an award for innovation in the economy by an individual from the governor of the state of Hawaii for his STEM educational work. Jeff is the head of education for UB Tech Robotics, a $5 billion global robotics brand who is the leader in humanoid robotics. So this is very, very interesting. My 7-year-old son is here today, and he couldn't wait to meet Jeff because a humanoid robotic. So take time to get to know Jeff. Jeff, come on up and talk about what you've done to get where you are. Come on, let's welcome him.
I thought about not using the mic, but then realized that I haven't been in the classroom in about 15 years. But looking at you today, I realized, looking back at my career, where I started, I'm a kid from Brooklyn. I grew up, playing in the streets. I'm the first kid in my family to go to college. I'm the first one to graduate from college. My brother went after me, he graduated after me. And then I got advanced degrees because I realized to be successful in life, you need to be achieving and looking at the future and looking where you're going. And I look around this room and you know what I see? I see the future. Because everybody here took the first step in your career to having a STEM career, to actually becoming something in science, technology, engineering, arts, or mathematics. I like to put an R in there and make it STREAM for robotics, but that's just me because I work in robotics. When you think about what you want to do, I asked all the students today, I asked, where do you want to go, what do you want to do, and where does your project take you to the next stage? Because when you look at the science standards, what that just came out, the next generation science that the state of New Jersey adopted, right? It asks you, how does this apply to the real world? And that's what this is all about. Every one of these projects has a real world application. It has a real world feel. There's plant projects in here of how to actually automatically water plants, other ones to turn lights on and off in a house, and some amazing projects that can help violence in schools, which I hope they come to fruition. So when you think about where you're going to be and where you're going to be in 10 years or 15 years, think about where you started. Think about someone like me that came from Brooklyn, My parents, were both working class. My mom still works for the Department of Education in New York City. She's a secretary. She's been there 44 years, right? You have to think about it, no matter what you want, just keep pushing yourself to achieve more, and you can reach anywhere you want to reach. I never thought in a million years I'd be the head of technology for New York City Department of Ed. I never thought that I'd end up in Hawaii as the head of science and technology for the state of Hawaii. But you know what? I never stopped dreaming. I never stopped challenging myself, and I never stopped thinking that I couldn't be there, because everyone wants you to be there, that's for sure. I really thank you for letting me come here today and speak to you. I hope to work with Camden in the future, and you guys are so lucky to have your team that you have here in this high school. Thank you so much, guys. I appreciate it. And now, since Janelle's not here, I'm going to start karaoke. Anybody ready? No, just kidding.
Thank you, Jeff. Let's give Jeff another round of applause, please. And now we have come to the moment you all have been waiting for. Oh my goodness. Okay. I want to say first, I am so super duper excited and proud of each and every one of you. So you all are winners. So come on and give yourselves a hand clap. It was not easy getting here. Oh my goodness, I know this was our first one, but I was not expecting to have the teachers arguing over who should win and all of that. I mean, the teachers got into this, and I'm so proud of the teachers, the excitement that came from everyone. You all are winners, but we can only have one first place winner in each category. So, before we do all of that, we still want to represent all of you and celebrate all of you. And so to start our award ceremony, we are going to celebrate all of us. Do you all have a shirt? Did everybody get a shirt? No? Okay, before you leave today, please get a shirt. I really wanted everyone to have one of these blue shirts so that we can unite. And so we have Tanya Wilson coming back up so that she can kick off our award ceremony now.
All right, hello everybody. Are you ready? You're not ready. Are you ready? All right, I just want to let you know that we are truly proud of all of you and all of your hard work that you've been engaged in. We would like to take this time to recognize your efforts. So every participant in here, could you please stand? All right, and if you have no certificates, hold them up. If you have no certificates, hold them up. All right, so every participant receives certificates, and I'd like to read to you the certificates and how they read. So Camden City School District Division of School Support 2018 District STEAM Fair presented to you as a participant in recognition for implementing the engineering design process to address a community issue with strong engagement, dedication, and participation. STEAM in My Life, presented June 15th, 2018. Give yourselves another hand. Also from the Mayor's Office, the City of Camden, New Jersey, Office of the Mayor, Certificate of Achievement presented to you from Mayor Francisco Frank Moran for bringing honor and pride to your family and community upon your participation in the 2018 Camden City School District Citywide STEAM Fair. Nice job. At this time, for all of you who may not have known, we had a STEAM coding challenge in the library. I'd like for all of my tech serves to come up. My tech serve scholars come up. While they're coming up, I'd just like for you to know that these tech serves have assisted us with putting together the challenge. We have 4 here in Camden, and the rest have come from Philadelphia through a grant called AmeriCorps. They work diligently putting the activities together, working in our schools this year with our youth. teaching them coding, putting together, helping with technical support, putting their brains and coming to the table with us to just assist us as a district and also getting us ready for park. So let's give them a hand. Also to their coordinator, Mr. Marcus. Also to their coordinator from Philadelphia. And then also too, we have a staff member here, and I'm sorry, but he's here as far as training is concerned. So thank you, gentlemen, and everybody so much, and ladies as well. In the library during that time, the students had to come, grades 2 through 5. And during this time, the students had to engage themselves with coding, but also completing an activity that dealt with science, technology, art, engineering, and math. There were approximately 5 teams, and out of those 5 teams, there were 2 winners of teams. And it was very interesting for anybody who came and actually engaged. So, our runners-up for the STEAM coding challenge would be Team Wiggins. Come up. Team Wiggins, run up. Come on up. Everybody else can sit down if you want, but if you need to see, stand on up. Team Wiggins, where are you? The coders. All right, we're going to just let them say their name and their grade.
Andre, grade 5. Matthew, grade 5. Vanessa, grade 5. Eric, grade 5.
All right, give them a hand. Thank you. All right, now, for our coders, each team or the runners-up will receive a Discovery gift kit, which is, I should say not a gift kit, but a Snap Circuit Discovery Kit, which allows students to further their knowledge base and explore electricity and all those good things that tie in. And this is compliments of Holtec International. Thank you, Holtec. Thank you. Have a seat. Our winners for the coding challenge would be Team Keto. Come on up, Team Keto. The teams, we could have had a team of 2, 3, or 4. Team Keto was a team of 2. A team of 2. Come on up. All right, Team Keto, could you share who you are, what grade?
My name is Barbara, and I'm in 4th grade. My name is Ivan, and I'm in 5th grade.
All right, let's give it up for Barbara. Congratulations. Thank you. Our next category for grades 2 through 5 was the category in which students were challenged. The challenge was to create a cell phone projector out of recyclable materials by hand on their own with no assistance, just being facilitated by the computer teacher and or to a certain degree their parents. It involved being able to incorporate all components of STEAM if they could, being able to have a display which was the largest possible that they could and as much clarity as possible. They could not look at the display here, so they went into a dark room just to see it, put the cell phone into these projectors to see how well they work. So, it was interesting watching. And they did a good job. The designs were absolutely out of this world. So, our second place winner would be, for the challenge, would be Team Cream from table number 4. Come on up, Cream School, where are you? Team Cream. loved one. All right, thank you. All right, our first place winner for the category of cell phone projector would be table number 2, Davis School. Come on up, Davis. All right. You notice this is all girls, right? All right, go girls. Nice job. All right, we'd just like to say thank you to all of our teachers and the community at each one of the schools and the participants today. We appreciate your time. Is it afternoon yet? No. Good morning, everybody. I want to have all of the 6th, 7th, and 8th grade participants stand up, please. Let's give them a huge round of applause. All right, you guys can sit down. I really want to thank all of the participants in grades 6, 7, and 8 and your teachers. You all did an awesome job. I'm so very proud of you, but more importantly, I hope you're proud of yourself. You've proven that this is something you can do. So if you think about it in the beginning when your teachers were talking about this, I'm sure they were like, you didn't want to do it. It's the end of the year, I'm tired, it's hot, all of that. But look at what you've done. And not only have you done this, now it's your turn to go back and share this with your classmates and your peers. You did a wonderful job. Unfortunately, I can only award one team a winner for 6th grade, 7th grade, and 8th grade. I wish we could say you were all winners. You are all winners. And I wish we could just give everybody the same thing, but we can't. So we have selected winners based on the scoring rubric that the judges had. I'm excited, so I hope you're excited. So I'm going to be able to announce the winners for grades 6, 7, and 8. Each winner will receive a $25 gift card, a trophy, and an opportunity to visit the new Subaru facility here in the city of Camden. So, let's get started. So for grade 6, you ready? They're not ready. Okay. Are you ready? I don't know about the rest of you. All right, so for grade 6, the winner is table 7 from Davis School. Come on up. Great. Girl power. All right, for 7th grade, our winner is table 22 from Cream School. Come on down. All right, let's hear it for Cream School. Okay, and our last winner for grades 6, 7, and 8, 8th grade, our winner is table 29, Cream School. Okay, let's hear it for our 6th, 7th, and 8th grade winners.
All right. Okay, you know I'm an excited person, so I'm super duper excited again to announce the high school winner. Okay. All right, I'm gonna need some drum rolls, guys. Get ready. All right, so you know we are a Physics First School District. That's right, yeah, that's right. We're gonna talk about physics first. So, for algebra, base physics, table number 21 from Brilliant. Come on, Brilliant. Where are you? 31, that's like 31. 31. My eyes. All right. Let me tell you what all high school winners are going to receive. They will receive a $25 gift card. They're going to receive their trophies. And they got that already. They're going to visit the whole tech facility. All right, thank you, Brent. All right, and now, for chemistry. I want to tell you, this was very, very close. Oh my gosh, it was a little scary, it was so close. I'm talking about 5/10. 5/10. That means 0.5 of a point difference, okay? But I had to do it, I had to just go with the numbers. For chemistry, the winning table. Table number 40. like this is